What's up everybody, welcome to a brand new video. Today, as you can read by the title, we have a apartment tour slash house tour. Now before we start off this video, just to let you know, my place is still not 100% completed. However, it has been improved massively throughout these past few months. Now I haven't shown my place deep in detail in quite a while. So I thought today we sit back, relax on this beautiful Saturday, Friday afternoon, wherever you're watching this from. Comment down below from what country or state you're watching this video from. So throughout this video, I'll be showing you my place, what we've done renovation wise, and comparing it before and after. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sit back and relax, and let's do this. Alright, here we go. Finally, after months and months of renovating this place, I can finally showcase you guys my apartment slash house, whatever you want to call it. So first of all, we're at the entrance. We're starting off with the couch, or the lounge set, however you want to call it. And yes, we've got a new upgrade, a new TV, and obviously the kitchen, as I showed you many months ago. It is quite a nice place. Shout out to my dad for doing this, or he did this. So go give him some props down in the comments, because pretty much I didn't do anything. I just did the resourcing and everything. Got a little tabites we call Netherlands, had a nice Domino's the night before. Got my car keys and everything. The saloon table I've had for quite a while. This couch you may recognize or remember. This was in my previous place, so that's pretty cool. I thought I'd share that. Got the kitchen. I'll be showcasing you different angles of what this place looks like. I was just watching one of Nick's videos, one of my favorite YouTubers by the way, so shout out to him. Very entertaining. This is a corner that I'm still not sure what to do. Maybe a little table with some flowers, but as you can see, this is what the place looks like so far. It's pretty much completed, this entire section that you're looking at right now. This is where all my electronics get hooked up, where I edit my videos. Got a little rug in the middle, got a little bit of heating going on. And this is my dishwasher. I've had this kitchen for a few months now. I've had it since April, May last year. And I gotta say, amazing kitchen. I just hardly use it though. I hardly cook. So anyways, got the fridge, which is so great. It's such an upgrade from the last place. That fridge was a piece of shit, to be honest. So I'm very sorry for my language, but it wasn't that great. We have a lot of eggs, like 20 eggs or something. I go through like 20 eggs a week. Okay, got the microwave combination with the oven. Again, I think the last time I used that was like a month ago. Got some storage. This is where I put all my medicine, like all my, I guess, stuff you can put long lasting on the shelf. So I thought I'd tell you that. Some protein powder that I like never touch. And then we got the kitchen counter. We've got some coffee. We've got some sugar. We've got some soap. Got my knife set. Got some wooden planks, because they're way better than plastic. Got a granite molen, whatever it's called. Got some olive oil. Got some coconut. And got the base sink. And we've got a scrub daddy, which I actually recently purchased, and I gotta say, really impressed. Sweet potatoes, some stuff on there. This is where I edit all my videos. This is where I sometimes do my meetings with businesses. Pretty cool. Thought I'd tell you that as well. So not a normal extraction fan. I gotta say, it doesn't work that great. And after hindsight, I should have really just gotten an old school one, but I thought this looked nicer in my place. So thereupon, there is no door here anymore. We've decided to not put a door here in between. An open concept, and because a door is also like in the way, it adds pretty much nothing to this place. This was originally going to be the bathroom, but we decided to make this the pantry. Why has nothing been done here? Incorrect. It has been plastered, it has been painted. Just no pantry yet, but that shouldn't take too long. As you can see, we've got a really nice rug. So from there upon, we go into my bedroom. This is the entry of my bedroom. It's not the nicest, but we're still working on it. Like I said, this is where the bedroom is. This is where the bathroom will be completed in a few months, or maybe a few weeks time. Really nice. You can see the expansion compared to the last time. So from there upon, you walk into my bedroom, which is pretty much completed. The flooring is done. Installation is done. Walls have been done. They've been repainted. As you can see, I sleep on the floor. It's not the most comfortable, but I'm used to sleeping on the floor. It's not the end of the world. And wow, would you look at that? We've got an actual cabinet. We'll get into that just now. Pretty nice aesthetic. aesthetics, we chose the white because it was the most neutral, and I feel like white is the best color for when you want to paint your inside of your house. At least that's me. So what do you guys think so far? I think it's not bad. Dad and I did a good job. Now this is where I'm super excited about showcasing you my cabinet. This thing is massive. Got a little bit of a laundry basket there. This thing is coming in so clutch. It arrived a few days ago. We assembled it by this weekend and got pretty much half of my clothing. This is not even all my clothing. I still got like a couple hundred shirts in the garage somewhere hidden or something. But yeah, pretty nice. Got some clothing, some polos, some t-shirts, some working t-shirts from the farm. Got a nice little mirror. What's up with it? This mirror is the reason why I really bought it. Got all my vests, got all my jackets, which by the way, I did not put this up. My mom did. She didn't want me to do this, so shout out to my mom. Got some shoes over there, which I'll be honest, I don't even use. No, I only use like 2 pairs of shoes every day. I just like to collect them, dust them off, I suppose. This is where I collect all my football stuff, my shorts and everything else. And yeah, that's kind of pretty much it for some football items, but for the rest, not really that much spectacular in this cabinet. Some football socks. Yeah, pretty much it really. We're almost at the end, so we'll get into details just now. Got to show you the Manchester United shirt, the best in the whole collection. And some swimming underwear stuff, some other stuff, and then these sliding doors. So let's get into details on what has happened these past few months. Enjoy! So we're at the end of this video, and I really hope you enjoyed this thorough exploration with me. Now, when we first got the place almost 2 years ago, it's still kind of bizarre to think that we got this place in August, September 2022. Time just flies insane, doesn't it? That's when the property got purchased by my parents. And this happened to be a thing that was in the property, which was nice, because this was a Airbnb, got rented out by the previous owner to some dude, don't know, don't really care. Now, what I really wanted is a own place, but divided from my parents, and this is what was great. It offered, yes, I had a tiny house at the time, but I sold that because the market was so incredible good. I thought, why not make profit off it and just sell it while I can. Now, if you watch some of my older videos, so from like a few months ago, or maybe a year ago, you notice a massive change. I've definitely noticed warmth has been amazing in this place with no towels. We did not remove the towels. We actually first had plans of legalizing the floor, so leveling it up. It is very skew, so I'll be very honest with you in that, but because of the new flooring that we've put in, you don't notice it, which is phenomenal. The entire reason why we chose this color, the white and like the brown poop color, as I like to call it, the oak tree, is because I wanted a neutral color and I didn't want it to explode in color, if that makes any kind of sense. Just like my previous place and the previous house, it was white, and in my honest opinion, white is definitely the best color if you want to go for a nice neutral house, but that's just me. And what I really like about this place right now, especially my bedroom, is how soundproof it has become because of insulation. I always say isolation, so we've had to insulate a lot. We've had to fill in a lot of cracks with glue and all those other things. And the walls have become so thick. It is thoroughly completely painted. As I said, the only things that really need to be done now is a window. What I did not show you in this video, but what I will mention is I have, since a few days ago, sun panels on my roof, which is really, really great. The reason why I chose for sun panels is because it saves money on electricity, pretty much. That's why everyone does it, or most people do it. So I got 8 or 10, or maybe 12. Actually, I think I got 12 or 16 sun panels, which is really good. So I thought I'd just mention it as well. And the only thing that has to be really done now is the bathroom, like I said, and the pantry room, and then it's pretty much done. Yes, I still don't have a proper bed. As I said in the last video, it's only getting delivered on the 6th of March, which is literally only next month, which is kind of frustrating, but you know what? What are you gonna do about it? It is what it is. Cannot wait for that. But in the meantime, we'll probably stay sleeping on this bed or maybe put up my older bed. The doors, the original doors that came in this place, is all gonna get replaced. And the entire reason why I'm doing that is because they don't look good in my opinion. Second of all, they don't really add much security. They're very easy to break. They're not like security doors. I find that important as well. When everything is done and everything this and that, I will have cameras set up and installed. I have Wi-Fi, and that is definitely something that I've really appreciated since the start. When we first got this place, there was no Wi-Fi, there was no water, there was nothing, there was no kitchen, absolute nothing. It was very cold and depressing, and that's definitely one thing that we've really done well. It took us a long time to really get this plan started up. Had the resource, we found people in the neighborhood or in the region and asked them, what a quote is for them to do the entire place. So we were like, nah, we'll do it ourselves. This is all DIY except for the plastering, because my dad doesn't have the expertise in it, and neither do I, so we had somebody do that. For the rest, that's it. We did everything else except for the drainage and some piping that had to be done because of the fact that the old piping behind this wall is not legal anymore. It's outdated, it's dangerous, so we had to get that removed and replaced by some new pipes, which those people we hired to do that did a phenomenal job. And I know some of you will say, oh, but you really can't call this a home, this is more of a shed. Look, I don't care what you say, it's a home for me. It's warm, it's cozy, and I like it. It is very disappointing to see when I see people comment, man, this ain't home, this is shack, or this and this and that. Look, call it what you want to. I call it my home, because at the end of the day, this is my home. And I'm not embarrassed to say it. Why would I? There's nothing weird about it. And matter of fact, you'd be surprised how many people still live with their parents. And by the way, this is a choice that my parents and I had made together. I didn't got forced to move in with them. Nothing. Everything. We sat down and said, okay, listen, from this point of view, from that point of view, I wanted to move back in because I wasn't happy at the time when I was living on my own. I also had no car, but a lot of things were to blame on myself, so I'm not gonna get into that sad story nonsense. I wanted to move back in, but what I think was so important for me is I didn't mind living with my parents, and I really don't. I just wanted to make sure that I did not have to live in the same house with them, because that is definitely something I think most of us can agree doesn't always work. And I don't see my parents every day. I have my days that I just completely avoid them. It's not because I don't like them, it's just I don't have the urge to want to see them every day or speak to them every day. I sometimes don't speak to my parents for 2 days. I say, hey, morning, but that's about it. I know some of you may say it's odd. I can understand what you're coming from, but you don't always have to speak to someone every day that you see. It's just like when you go to work, you don't have to speak to someone every day, a morning or good day. That's enough for me. So besides that, there are some other plans. This wall that you see behind me is going to be put up with a wallpaper. Now, I don't know exactly what type of wallpaper, but nothing too crazy. The window where the light is coming from, I'm still considering either putting one of my electric desks there, but again, I don't know. I want this bedroom to be as minimalistic as possible. Maybe I'll just mess around and put a big ass TV in front of the window. I don't know, because I've always wanted that luxury feeling of being able to watch TV out of your bed. Yeah, that's pretty cool, but we'll see again. The whole point of this bedroom is that it's minimalistic as possible. I will be spending most of my time in my bedroom. I do anyways, because A, it's super warm in here. It's soundproof. It's the most private place as well on the farm. And I get an amazing view, and it's so light in here. And that's definitely one thing you've probably noticed, is how dark it is in my living room. I find it very dark in there. I do not understand why it is so dark. That's why a window will be added to that when, we don't know, but eventually. And the kitchen, I know a lot of you probably will think is weird as well, but like I said, the entire reason why my kitchen is facing that way is for the light eventually when there's a window. For my videos, my recordings, and I've always wanted to cook whilst being able to look outside with a nice breathtaking views. just me yet again, probably. So that's kind of really about it. There isn't really much else to add. This place is pretty much completed, except for a few details like I mentioned. Some things have to be done. The only thing that have to be done is the wooden plinths against the wall that have to be painted. But if I'm being honest with you, I actually kind of like them as they are. But you know, my dad, he wants to paint them, so I'll let him paint if he wants to. The bathroom as well is one thing that we didn't know what to do, but that is figured out. There will be a shower and a basin, and I think the toilet will be in there. Actually, I don't know where the toilet will go. Probably will go there. And then from there upon, when this is completed, we'll probably have a new project for either summer or next year that we'll be building out on the front. So like a porch, which I've always wanted. That is such an American thing. You have your house and then you've got a porch at the front or at the side, depending how your house is faced. Pretty cool. And then the garage, which I did not show you, where I would normally have my car, but because everything is storage in there right now, no car in there. That will also be built out because what I'd like is an extra room, just in case. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of extra space. And it will also be done DIY, highly likely. So my dad and I will be doing that. We'll be writing down the schematics and, you know, the resources that we need. So that's pretty much it. It's still a long way to go. But comparing it from now to what it was a few months ago when I didn't even have a kitchen, because my kitchen I only got in like April, May. So that's pretty recent still. What I like the most is the warmth and the fact I got Wi-Fi. That's two things that I really think is a big W in this place. I'm not exaggerating, but this is probably the warmest room I've ever been in. And I've only got my heating on 3. Yes, there is heating that runs through it. That's why we got the sun panels, so it reduces the cost a month. And no, I don't live for free here, by the way. I pay my parents what I pay them. So don't be thinking, oh, I'm taking advantage of my parents, or oh man, you must be so lucky to live for free. I pay for my utilities. The Wi-Fi, the electricity, the water, everything else. So I thought I'd tell you that. I cannot wait to showcase you the last house tour of this place, or maybe 2-3 more to come depending on the projects. But for now, this is it. An insane improvement compared to the first time that I was here when I showed you guys. I like it, the bedroom so far. I just wish I had my proper bed right now, but you don't always get what you get in life at the right moment. So without further ado, really hope you guys enjoyed this house tour video. There isn't really much else to add, and just for clarification, yes, unfortunately we do sometimes have rats, but you know, that's a farm. You're not ever going to be able to avoid rats. Rats are really irritating, they're like, you see, the thing is that I've had with rats, they're just irritating. They make so much noise, it's irritating at nighttime especially, because they come out at night. Rats don't really come out during the day, but they come out at night, and then they scratch and then they bite. It pisses me off. Yeah, I really hate it, but that's what you got rat poison for, which, by the way, if you live in the Netherlands, if you don't know, I think they're going to make it almost impossible to buy rat poison in the upcoming few years. You need like a licensee for that, this and that. But if you live in Zeeland or you live in North Brabant, Groningen, Friesland, you've probably got connections for that. No, we don't, by the way, just to let you know, we don't do none of that. We buy like rat poison, but like the stuff from the store, which you need a high dose. You need a lot of the, because it's not high doses, but it works. It chases them away. Or you give them like poison cheese. I know vegans watching this probably don't like it, but look, bro, a good night's sleep for me. I'll do anything for that. I do not play around when it comes to sleeping. I thought I'd just let you know. Anyways, without further ado, I keep yapping too much, and I've been saying the past few days, you know, I'll make a role play, this and that. I just felt like I should showcase you the progress of the place so far, and I wanted to just show you pretty much, in other words. So, really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next ASMR video. Peace out. And by the way, let me know what you think of this place. Is it an improvement from the last time? I definitely think there is, without a doubt. I mean, you cannot say that there's no improvement. My dad has worked very hard on this. I haven't done anything here. And let me tell you why. I offered my dad help, but he said, no offense, Keegan, you're my son, but when it comes to the technical spot, stuff, you don't know shit. So just let me do this. You do the resourcing, you pick up the stuff, you do this and that. Alright, I'll listen to my dad. And speaking of rats, there's a rat walking up in the ceiling right now. Irritating creatures. Very irritating, but without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. And enjoy your Friday or Saturday afternoon.